Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Ariadne, the Empress of the Eastern Roman Empire. And as you can see here, she is just about to visit the capital of the true Roman Empire, as it were. Well, we are going to go and visit Rome and see what it has for us, this great holy city. At a short distance, the city of Roma is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins, monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. As we stop before a great obelisk, a local recounts that at the top, Julius Caesar's ashes rest in a small round box. In death as in life, Caesar is elevated above all Romans. My courtier Eulalia adds that we should learn more about this city. It is worth thinking about how fragile life is. I don't know about that. I must know more about the city that once was. That could be interesting. Lessons on rulership. Or I will not waste my time in this place. No, I think we should probably at least know more about this city, so we gain great insights from our stay in Roma. Excellent. So here we are, pilgrimage continues. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Vaticano. As the flamen offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the gods to bring me here at this moment in time. I have walked the holy path. Excellent. That is great news indeed. So we are engaged in this pilgrimage. The markets of Vaticano are bustling with merchants shouting in languages that I have never heard and selling spices that I've never tasted. The guide of the pilgrim, learn the safest routes, discover the marvels of the Vaticano, one of them yells, waving a small book in my direction. Let me take a look. And if you take this turn, perhaps we've seen this book before. There we go, we've gained the trait Pilgrim, which is a pretty good trait to have, I would imagine. We've observed a good omen here as well. The head of the dynasty keeps switching, not entirely sure why. I'm pretty sure it's quite clear that we are the head of the dynasty. I will note that we actually did get pregnant on the journey here, so who knows. Let's see how far away we are from giving birth. 6 months, so we're probably going to give birth before we get home, I imagine. We shall see. Pause has been causing a little bit of trouble. I'll compensate you. No, he's just a cat. Don't worry about our little cat. We're bonding over a spiritual journey. That is good. Yeah, I think things are going reasonably well here in this pilgrimage. As I enter the sacred grounds, I find Eulalia staring at the altar with absent expression. Eulalia, as I call to her. My lady, she says unfazed, I have something to ask from you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul and agitated my spirit in a way I thought inconceivable. Kyrios has spoken to me and his voice is clear, severe, precise. It keeps going and going and going. The only sound I can hear now, the whole world has gone quiet. If I could stay behind, I'd like to devote my life to it. Our court physician, she's very old. You know what? I understand. You do what you have to do. She can become a monk. I'm fine with that. Get ourselves a new court physician here. See if we get a chance to bless our ring. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I am slightly concerned that I not get to experience as much of other cultures and sites as perhaps I would have liked to. Oh, you know what? We might have only been able to bless the ring if we did the pious pilgrimage. That's probably why. That's fine. This being my first pilgrimage, and while none is exactly alike, I feel confident I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. Rome, it has been an honor. That's still pretty good little bonuses and stuff from that. And as you can see, we have achieved religious icon here. And we're very close to living legends. So overall, our character is truly well esteemed within the world. Now, as we return home, I do just want to note that the Muradid dynasty is expanding and getting fairly strong here, so we will need to keep an eye on them and contend with the Muradids in the future here. But they are these areas are starting to gather some strength. So if we want to go towards them, we're gonna want to go soon and probably make our way into these fairly fractured states here, making our way towards Baghdad and those lands around there. So that's going to be something we'll look at in the very near future. On our way through Siponto, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market everywhere. Peasants and nobles of every culture and tongue clamor around exotic food stalls, the air thick with fragrances I have never imagined. My nose is drawn to a lowly stall stacked with a dish I can only dream of. I'm pulled out of my haze by the halting grasp of Melissa. Do not waste your palate on this slot, my lady. Pizzas are for peasants. We have much finer foods at home. I can't believe I ate that garbage. Well, you know, Melissa is our lover, and we are temperate, so I guess we're not going to eat pizza. Well, that's unfortunate. We won't get to taste the delights that is that is a nice stone oven fired pizza. For every birth, it gets a little easier. Okay, so we're like literally right on the sea as we give birth to a daughter here. Once more, forth a new life. What shall we call you? Nicarete. You know, I like Nicarete. It's something from the, you know, further back in the dynasty. So why don't we use that name? That should be fine, I imagine. Rare trinkets, Greek traders. Well, we have a Greek sword. We could procure it, 500, but that is far too expensive for us, and we've got plenty of weapons in our armory, so no need to really worry about that at all. I should point out that I actually did go and fix the Ecumenical Patriarch here. I just gave away these lands to a couple of counts, and so now the Patriarch does rule from Jerusalem specifically. I just think that makes a lot more sense than how it was before. Somebody trying to kill our husband? Journeying through Slanitza, I passed by a peculiar looking tent splayed open with yet its more peculiar looking occupant inside. A lot of tongue twisters in this. Come on in, oh mighty Basilisa. I can tell you have many miles to go. I can offer you a reading for your travels. Tell me your future. Tell me my future. No, come experience the future with me. We could bring this wise man back with us. Yeah, let's do that. Have him join our entourage. Eudoxios is in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly reveals our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mold. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Nature will provide for us. It's just a bit of mold, or the locals around here must have something. You know, I think that we are well learned. We do, you know, have traveled with the armies and stuff. I think we're probably going to be fine to forage as we go, for a little while anyways. It is nightfall and Romanos is hard at work when we arrive at the cereal field south of Casa Andrea. He appears to be flattening crops at a rapid pace using a large flat piece of wood and heavy stones. I frown as I watch the man performing his labor, then inquire as to what exactly he is up to. He winces, then starts on a long rant about how we all need to wake up and meet our true masters instead of hiding behind the false Christian teachings. Take a few steps back in surprise. All right. Indeed. Seems like the people are becoming Hellenic around here, perhaps. The high altitude and the brisk air of Chalkidike has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. I ogle the soldiers training below with a keen eye. Their tactics are not completely foreign to me, trained in the martial arts as I am. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Pelagios. Would you like to join, my lady? I am always up for a challenge. We could spend some money here and gain, yeah, you know what, let's gain. So we've gained rough terrain expert. That's actually pretty good. That will be useful to us. I regret to inform you that a dreadful avalanche has recently passed through As Suadia. It's taken many souls and disrupted those who survived, including travelers passing through. This should help them recover. I suppose we can spend some money to help those recovering from that terrible avalanche. We are just, after all. After a long day of travel, the horizon bleeds into warm colors. I take a moment to pause, close my eyes, and breathe. Careful, my caravan leader, Eudoxio, screams, pointing at the hills beyond the path. What looks like a small rodent is running into the wild, and after that, a orange figure I easily recognize. No, pause. Oh no, pauses. I will personally find you, pause. Yeah, we're gonna go and find our own cat. It doesn't take much to track down the growling, the growling and broken twigs to find their origin. Paws sits over a leaf litter, licking his orange paws from the blood of his victim. He got a squirrel. I will never take my eyes off you again. No, we shall not. So there we go. We've reduced our stress pretty significantly there. Seems our ally is... Ooh. He's doing some attacking? It appears. Are you the attacker or are you the defender? Yeah, he is attacking in a holy war. Oh, well. We shall assist you. Nephew? Why not? Let's get some troops raised up over here. Raise them all. We'll go and send them in and we'll assist them with that. So we'll help the young Duke Ptolemy of Alodia to spread Hellenic faith further here. Oh dear. One of our Heteri is being attacked by a wild stag. Help him, Ursus. This man deserves my help. Who is this man? He's not... we'll send Ursus to assist. But unfortunately, the man died. That is too bad, but... Oh, we shall accept here. And there we go. Our hostage has given birth to a son. A fine day like this, the weather is nice. The pastures of Selimburia look great, and the local livestock are positively jumping and cheering in their own guttural manner. Calves are walking next to their mothers, their fur shiny and clean. Overall, the place is very competently run, although I do notice a couple oddities that I would manage a bit differently. Let's see if we can't improve things around here. I'm sure... No, I think we can... Let's see. Yeah, successful advice. Let's try to give them some successful advice, and we do. My journey has been a long one, but I've finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Flamens and Oracles see me. I've undergone the journey of a holy woman, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it or not. So there we go. That's nice. We get the Pilgrim trait. The courtyard is filled with familiar sounds of running and screaming as children of the court partake in their play. Despite the noise, it is oddly peaceful until the pained shrieks of Anthemos summon me to intervene. Stop it, Ariadne, Ptolemy, whatever. Ptolemy keeps hitting me. A lot of tongue twisters in this one, and they're not even tongue twisters, I'm just struggling a lot here in the narration. Anthemos will be more likely to be loyal when he becomes an adult. I should encourage him to defend himself. Yeah, you know what? You gotta be able to back. You gotta be able to defend yourself. So let's see if he's able to do so. Unfortunately, Ursus is wounded from trying to save that guy. All right, we're gonna send our troops in here. And hopefully we're probably going to basically have to win this war for our nephew here, but if it's spreading the Hellenic faith, then we might as well. Our daughter has come of age, and she can be wed to Sebastianos Sortes Erencenza. There we go. My daughter Constantina has just finished a lesson held by Marcos on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. She seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. A strong sense of justice will endear you to the people. Indeed, they shall. So our daughter will become just. She's going to turn out to be a pretty good ruler. She's already got ambitious and just, so a pretty good pair of traits. Not to mention, she came with us on that pilgrimage, so she's already got the pilgrim trait and the traveler trait. So even at the young age of 11, she is already growing up to be a pretty strong woman, and she will no doubt take after her mother. So we're going to send 2 different armies in. We're going to send one in to go siege that capital there, and we'll send our other army in to go and deal with the enemy forces here. I think that we should be able to manage both of those relatively easily. We're going to take charge of this army so that we can siege it down properly. Tukapatios has come, and he's brought us some pledges of loyalty. So there we go. That's good. We could use that money. Certainly we could use that money. There's quite a few enemy forces there. And I can see they're on the move. I'm curious as to where they're going. Let's see. They've got 6,000 troops. Yeah, I don't know if we would be able to beat them in a fair fight like this, but perhaps if we go in and siege down their lands, we shall see. If they split up their forces, then maybe we'll have a chance, like how they are doing right now. Let's see if we can catch them here. Yeah, and these guys are just moving away, so I think we'll be okay. A wonderful phrase, Anthemos. Those words are for Argaeus lips only. You know what? You know what? He is descended from House Argaeus, and we are kind of raising him to be, you know, to have more loyalty to House Argaeus than to his own house. So yeah, we'll let him speak the words of our house. Why not? There we go. This battle is obviously turning in our favor here, so excellent to see. And our son likes our cat, which is, you know, totally understandable, obviously. We're going to continue down the overseer tree here. There we go. And our daughter has learned the Slavonic language. Well, you should probably learn another one. Vlach, Bulgarian. Oh, I thought she did learn that. Greek and Arabic. Maybe she failed to learn it. I might not have read that properly. Ah, and we've captured the enemy banner. Put it on a pyre. We don't need this useless token. You know what? Yeah, let's steal the enemy banner here. And then we should probably go and siege down these lands over here. Looks like all of our siege equipment's with this army anyways. And that's fine. This is the place that we're going to want to siege down anyways. I think that is who the war leader on the enemy side is. So we're going to want to siege down their capital, but we can slowly make our way there with these armies as well. So this siege should go relatively quickly. We've got a siege commander here. This very strange man here, our food taster, and former peasant leader, religious fool. Yeah, he's a strange guy, but he does serve us well, leading our army. So sometimes you never know who the greatest commanders are going to be. Boiling anger. You might be a Basilisa, but you are also a false Bampet. Malad struggles, and it's calming to us. So luckily we're keeping our stress relatively low, which is good. We are 43 years of age, so 10 more years and we'll die. That would potentially be the age that most rulers of House Argaeus die at. So we would like to avoid. Oh, there we go. Thought this other siege was done. What's not? All right, we're gonna head over here to one of the enemy capitals, and there we go. Sieges should be done relatively quickly, and this war should be finished. Ah, our friend, the ecumenical patriarch Dragshan, finally died, 71 years of age. Ah, you made it pretty far, my friend, but now there is a new ecumenical patriarch, Philippos the Smelly. Somehow, someway, it still lingers. He is loyal though, which is a pretty good trait to have. He's got some good traits here, so you know, even though he's not our religious leader, he is the religious leader of our Orthodox subjects. So still important to keep him on our side. And we shall. The stolen keg. I caught these two hiding in the pantry. Euphemia and Georgia. It's very good. Yeah, okay. So they stole a whole keg of wine, and Euphemia just sat there as Georgia drank herself into oblivion. So 9 years old, they got into the wine and she got herself unfortunately drunk. You know what? I think that it's fine for our daughter to become temperate, I would say. Our culture has developed household soldiers. Good. We wanted to finish that one off because it was quite close. But now I would like to... Oh, actually, we are already focusing on royal prerogative, which is good because that'll allow us to increase the crown authority, which we really want to be able to do. So overall, as you can clearly see, things are going extremely well for... Oh, okay, we're going to actually need to go in and assist with this fight here. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble, but the Basilisa will send in her army to assist our main force here. And that we should be okay, I think. Our sister has demanded forgiveness for her crimes. She actually has a blackmail hook on us, and that was because she was the one who discovered our lover secret, the fact that we have a woman as our lover. So she's pulling that blackmail out and using it against us here. So this is a tough battle here, but oh, we need to get that new we need to get ourselves a court physician, don't we? Let's get Focas Rogerius here. Point him. He should be relatively skilled enough to handle that. And with that, the battle is successful. We're gonna just form up our entire army and do the siege. Anthemos is kind of working his way into the family. Like, he's like a brother. And he does have a friendship with Princess Constantina, so. Alright, we're gonna bring our entire army together. We're gonna siege down this enemy capital. Hopefully that'll be enough to... I don't know if it'll be enough to win the war, but it'll be quite close, 85%. If we can maybe siege down one more, then I think we'll have victory here. So we're going to speed up time a little bit further. Hopefully our allies will be okay. Another child of our dynasty, just from our hostage here. So where are they going? Are they coming in to attack us or something? No, but... Or it doesn't appear to be so. Maybe they are. No, they're going to try to siege down the county back, but doesn't matter because we just got that 100% war score. So to our dear nephew, we have delivered you those realms, and hopefully you will spread that Hellenic religion very far. That is the hope anyways. So he's growing up to be a pretty good young man too, just and humble. That's a good pair of traits there. So that is exactly how we want things to go. At first, I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping into the training field. Who is this guy? Pretty skilled warrior. You know what? We can always use skilled knights, so let's bring him on. We can join Despot Alexandros' grand tournament. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let us join our son's grand tournament here. Can we... Is there a way to get there faster? I don't think so. Sea danger? There is no sea danger, so... We should be okay. I would like to maybe hit up some places on the way back. So after that, let's stop by here so that we can get that stewardship lifestyle experience, and that should be helpful. All right. We will not arrive in time. Is there any way to change that? Can we get somebody who's faster? Appoint this man. There we go. Okay, so he's a lot faster. And the danger hasn't really changed, so that should be fine. So we're gonna head out to this grand tournament. Why not? It's been a while since we've done a grand tournament. Do we investigate the derelict ship? Let's try. We find nothing, unfortunately. We're running behind schedule. Let's hurry. Hopefully we will be okay. We haven't even really... There, we finally got into the ocean here, so... I'll accept these ransoms. So there we go. Our ship should be there soon. Our castle is kept rodent-free. So... Yeah, overall... Oh, he's holding it way down here. So we're sailing all, like... We went all the way down the Nile here. That's an interesting place for him to hold his tournament, but... A girl up in a tree. They're there. We could soothe the child. Let's see. Girls will be girls. Who is this girl? Just a random. You know what? We'll soothe this child, I suppose. One thing I noticed as we pass through Ushmoon is that every other Egyptian is practically laughing at my latest attempts at logical argument. I should learn how their culture works. Reduces the cost of establishing the philosopher culture tradition by minus 1,000 prestige. Ooh, I like that. Can we establish another cultural tradition? I don't think we can. Oh no, tradition's 5 of 6. So can we reform? Oh, because of... Oh, they must have started this before we had a chance to. So they started Hill Dwellers, which isn't really that great, but unfortunately we can't appear to change it. I've granted a cadre of Ushmunian notables an impromptu audience on the road. I find myself distracted by Constantina. My young daughter is acting as translator for some companions, switching between languages and manners with nuance and ease, fostering a lively exchange. From what I gather, the girl is growing into something of a natural emissary. The talent to foster. Ooh, I should put a stop to this. Come, girl, come regale us in Greek. Now we should foster this talent. I wonder what that will turn into, if she's going to get like the scholar trait, or maybe she'll learn some more language. Well, that's cool. Fishing friends. We're running into some fishermen. We should talk and learn from them more. You know what? Since we can't get the bonus anyways, we might as well get the one that will give us some bonus anyways. It's not the first time I catch my Heteria Ursus fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the roads. Sometimes I swear I'd even hear him singing, overlooking West Aswan's holding. My liege, he says, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for a Kenneth. My desire knows no end, her eyes, her hair. I long for just a salute. I die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. Who is this man? Ursus? He did survive. Ah, neither of you are married. Who am I to interfere in such manner? You're coming home with me? You know what? Let's welcome his lover here. And you know what? Let's get them. You know what? They can be wed. Why not? Let us arrange a marriage for her between her and Ursus. There we go. Oh, made it a matrilineal marriage, but that's fine. So, oh, and she's still, there we go. Let's continue to foster that talent. More ransoms. Very well. We will accept your ransoms. Language barrier. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Sammy has been trailing us around Sheikh Dawood for hours, and though he at least swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Sudanic speaker. Let me try. And we successfully translate and find our way here. So we have arrived at the tournament here in Serra. Though not all the revelers have arrived, there are many people, and we're probably seeing a completely new culture here, but turn the speed down. The duel contest begins not very long after. Let us see. Contestants march onto the field. I have a bet to place. I think that we shall simply watch. No need for betting, I would say. So the duel has been engaged. The punishment did not fit the crime. Euphemia can become just. As good. Can we go? Oh no, okay, so Despot Gerasimos is fighting Duke Andronikos, Count Alexios of Saloum, and Hartwig. Interesting round. Hartwig and Gerasimos has been decided. Hartwig has won. And now Count Alexios has won as well. So Hartwig versus Alexios. An interesting round. Let us see what happens here. Who shall win? That is the question. The clash of steel. And we shall discover our winner here. Count Alexios and Hartwig. Alexios has won the duel. Very good. Well done, Count Alexios. So that is good news. What in the world was my daughter Constantina doing in the wardrobe in the servants' quarters, playing hide and seek, as she claims? She looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at the walls. Oh no, I know what must have happened. She must have seen two of the scullery maids plucking a duck together. The poor girl looks shocked. I would not be surprised if she finds intimacy difficult when she grows up. You know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with her being chaste. Don't be scared, girl. When you're an adult, you'll understand. I mean, we're not necessarily chaste ourselves, and we are fickle, but this is a tough choice, really. Because I mean, neither of these really has any kind of really anything bad here. Lustful gives her more fertility. I think chaste is more fitting, though, for somebody who is just and temperate. So there we go. Our champion Ursus didn't even qualify. Ouch. Well, a well-deserved win. So what are we gonna do here while we are here? Go to the artisan quarters. We're here for recreation. We could try to seduce somebody. But no, I think that befriend. I think recreation is fine, but we should probably go to visit the temple or the artisan quarters. Let's go and visit the artisan quarters. See if we get an event. I don't know if we shall. The wrestling tournament shall begin soon, though. Argeus Legends, I find a rare moment with Anthemos giving up my usual lessons. I've been fascinated with your illustrious house, Ant. Can you tell me of some of the legends of House Argeus? Have you heard of Despot Alexandros of Crete? Indeed. Alexandros of Crete, the founder of this dynasty and the greatest among us. Well, at least up until our current character, anyways. The wrestling contest begins. Let us see who shall win this one. I shuffled aside to let someone by, but no sooner have I done so than they start talking. Ah, Basilisa Ariadne, fancy seeing you here. I opened my mouth to respond, but her is too quick. I don't suppose you've got any favorites, someone you think is going to take home the win. Me, I've got a good feeling about Mateos. Mateos, Andronikos, Leon. I feel like Gerasimos. He's got a good shot. I think it's going to be Gerasimos. Let us see. Leon and Mateos has been decided, and yeah, Leon goes past. But Alexios beats Andronikos. Will Alexios be the true winner of this entire tournament? Will he win both the wrestling and the dueling? That would be quite impressive if he does. And he does. Alexios has one. I mean, look at him. He's got 47 prowess. So pretty impressive. Yeah, why is his prowess so he doesn't even have any items? What is his base is 24. I don't even know how you get a base of 24. He's got the Blade Master here, but yeah, how do you even pull that off? And he's Liege's Marshal, Chivalry Focus, Gifted Duelist. Yeah, some huge bonuses there. Very impressive. No surprise that he won that one. A well-deserved win. A well-deserved win indeed. And the grand tournament has come to a conclusion. A great tournament that was. So, finished the grand tournament. We didn't even get an event from that. But in any case, it was good to travel back to Egypt for the first time in a long time. But as we said, there is much to do in the Basilisa's future, and conquest is certainly on the table. But that shall all be in the next episode. Till then, thank you for watching.